Hello friends, I'm Gregor Barnsdale, and today I'm going to be talking about filmmaking. Yes, I'm going to be making filmmaking very simple for you, the audience. Now it's a special day today, A, because I am trying out a new suit, that's right. My other one got something on it which I'm not going to say what it was. Nothing too bad, just a wee bit of whiskey, we'll go with that, yes, that's right. But also, I've noticed that I look quite like Sir Alex there, so that's a bonus. Fantastic. Anyway, yes, as I was saying, it's a video about filmmaking. But not only do you have me, you also have my special guest this week. Filmmakers Jack Nolan and Nathan J. Allan. Yeah, that's right. They're very, very good filmmakers, and I will advertise them at the... Anyway, we're making filmmaking simple. Hope you enjoy it. If you don't, let me know. If you do, also let me know. Like, subscribe if you wish. If you don't, well, that's up to you. Thank you so much. Enjoy. Okay, right, so we're doing an interview. Okay, so hello everybody. This is Gregor Barnsdale, and yes, today I am tackling another topic in my Made Simple series. That's right. So this time I'm doing something a wee bit special, and I'm talking to filmmakers, Jack and Nathan. Hello, Jack and Nathan. How are we both?
Doing all right. How are you, Gregor?
No, I'm fine. I'm fine. Could you go into a bit more detail as to how you are?
Well, just a new flat here. My old
Right.
pal, my old directing buddy. Yeah.
I sense a wee bit of discomfort there. Are you?
No, it's
okay?
it's a long living relationship that we've had and built together over the years. Yeah.
Right. Well, say no more.
And he's very excited to be here and check out my new place. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, we're doing well. Yeah.
Right. Oh, that's great. No, it's fine. I hope you don't mind. I've got a wee bit of a teammates myself. It's my trusty clipboard. Don't go anywhere without this. Right. Okay. So, both of you, can you tell us, you are filmmakers, can you tell us, the audience, myself, how you became filmmakers?
Well, I guess it started back in secondary school, Bingley Grammar
Right.
School.
Right.
Right. Actually, we joined together to make a little feature called A Day in the Life of a Year 9.
Okay.
It's kind of...
we were in fact in year 9 at the time.
Oh, I see. Yeah. Right, the connection.
It'd be worrying if we made that today. We were in year 9, so
yeah.
Right.
It's shit.
Filmmaking, here we go. Right, let's get into it. So, I specifically wanted to bring you two on to talk about filmmaking because you have your own film. Well done. So to make it simple for the masses, what we're going to do is talk about filmmaking, go a little bit into filmmaking, open up the door to what a film is, how it can be made, and how people at home can hopefully make their own movies. Does that sound okay to you two?
Sounds grand.
Sure. So, in my experience, what we can do is we can boil down filmmaking into 5 different parts. Hear me out. We've got idea generation, pre-production, production, post-production, and distribution. Sound good? Anything to add? Take away?
Sounds a pretty good interpretation, I think. Yeah.
Right. There's nothing more to it than that. Making it very simple. 5 things. There we go. Nothing more, nothing less. Sorry?
Anyone can do it.
That is absolutely correct. In fact, it's hardly even a talkable topic at all. But anyway, so we'll briefly touch on all of these moments, but to kick us off with the 5 areas, what is the best individual idea that you two have had?
Shall we go first this one? Or...
I think this one.
Okay. Well, I've currently my dream idea is a little project called Spartans.
Oh.
It's a film that revolves around the exploits of my grandfather, who put together a youth football team in 80s Liverpool.
Right.
Right. So him being a big Scouser weirdo, there's a lot of stories to pull from. I think it kind of writes itself.
We don't talk about Scousers here. As you'll see, this is a united household. So we no. So we'll move on from there. What about yourself?
Nathan.
Nathan. Yes. What about yourself?
Well, yeah, it's probably a universe I've been developing for about a decade, spanning thousands of years, hundreds of characters, hundreds of stories, hundreds of pages of. Actually, it's probably when I mixed mayonnaise with ketchup the other night. Actually, just thinking about it now.
That was a good idea. Yeah.
So yeah.
Well, that's the idea. The mixing mayonnaise and ketchup.
Well, I'd say it's probably the best I've had in a while. So
it was nice.
Oh,
yeah.
Right.
Went well on a burger.
Yeah, I mean, a universe that spans thousands of years, or a new culinary sort of taste. I would go for the mayonnaise and ketchup.
So after that, let's talk about something that actually uses a wee bit of brain power. Film. That's a nice segue. Can you tell me and the audience about the process of coming up with an idea for film?
Right. For me, taking it from conception, I always try to start with basic concepts or a question and try to let it grow naturally from there. So, for example, I'm developing a horror film that is based around the idea of sleep paralysis.
Oh, spooky. Yes.
And taking the concept, which is normally terrifying to people, and we'll spin that into a narrative and more of a film.
Sure. Oh, beautiful. Oh, there we go. Great. So that's an idea for a film that you're going to make. Well done. And what about yourself?
Nathan.
Yes. No, I know. Carry on. It's fine. Carry on. Nathan, your turn.
Yeah.
Go.
Well, I'd say you've got to ask yourself, what do you like to watch? And in that area, what is there something that you want to watch that doesn't exist? As if you were a kid going to the cinema and that's the only time in your life that you're transported to another world. You've got to ask yourself, if you were a kid, what would you get transported into,
Yes.
And then you think about ideas in those areas that no one else has done, and then you go with it and develop it, and then you make it. So.
I was transported to another world the other night. It's a great time I had. Let me tell you. So, to summarise and to simplify for the audience, that's you. It's a bit like, you could argue, deciding to make a baby. So, one day you might wake up with the overwhelming urge to bring something to life. Just like an idea, you're so consumed by this that you'll willingly put yourself through this horrendous and time-consuming process with an uncertain outcome, questionable rewards, and a strong chance of pain. Yes, and to top it all off, you're absolutely going to have to work to bring other people in on this wee project with you. And so two of you together. And you'll need to convince them that despite all the hardship, it's definitely a good idea, even after the initial 30 seconds or so of straight up pleasure. So does that about sum it up, would you say?
Yeah.
That's probably so.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Brilliant. Okay,
Well,
well, let's move on to pre-production. So here's where the fun begins. Can you tell us what it is?
Stress.
Yes. Yes.
Gregor, I'll be honest with you, a lot of stress.
Oh, right. How? Where does that come from? Is it because the two of you clash on many occasions?
Yeah, but we'll move on from that.
No. The audience want to know in simple terms. What makes it so stressful? Why do you clash? We need to know the gossip.
Well,
Yeah.
you're forming an idea, scripting,
Yes.
planning, casting, getting
Sure.
ready, but
Sure.
Arguing.
Right.
You know the little details. It's always the little details that you seem to get picked up on.
Yeah, you just forget the big picture. So
I forget the big picture, but you get hung up on little details.
That's
Right. Yes.
Look, what you've got to imagine, Gregor, is that you're making a big building, and you're a project manager, and so you have the blueprints for your building, and at this point you have to contract the right people to get the right materials to build at the right time. So it's all,
Right. Yes.
Yes.
Well, I'd rather stick to the pregnancy metaphor, if you don't mind. So, you've had an idea, and alongside whomever you've roped in, so the two of you've come together, tied together by sheer will and desire. You've spent night after night developing it. Oh, perhaps even creating a schedule to ensure success. As we all know, you need a schedule sometimes because life is hard and you just don't make the time that you used to anymore. It used to be fun, but now you've got past that. It's all hard work from here on in. But anyway, eventually the floodgates open and you rush to set. Hospital, knowing the journey has only just begun. How does that sound?
Fairly accurate, I'd say.
Yes.
I do prefer your metaphors, Gregor.
Yes, so do I. You see, the thing is with an interview and when it comes to like preparation, I don't know about you, but I did a significant amount of preparation because in order to make life simple, which is what this is all about, you need to prepare and plan and do all the shenanigans beforehand so that the thing itself runs smoothly. So in comparison, your metaphor, about the house, I'm not sure, and forgive the pun, I'm not sure that the foundations for it were quite there. But nice try.
Oh, it's the effort that counts. So.
Yes. Moving on, it's fine. On to production. Here we are. This is a production, of course. What is it? And is it as bad as everyone says it is?
I think stress.
Yeah, stress again.
It's another word.
Yeah, it sort of keeps on popping up. There's this word.
It's an idea, really.
Yeah.
But yeah, sort of. It's probably the most stressful step, but it's often one that's looked back on the most fondly. It's when all the stories rise up. It's when
it's stressful, but it condensed to a short amount of time.
It's when the interesting things happen.
Yeah. When you write the film for the second time.
Oh, really?
To carry on my building analogy, which I thought was actually very good. It's like raising the framework of the building, it's the most physically hard part.
Bloody hell. Oh. nice.
You feel nice about this?
Oh, I might have some of that later. Oh,
Sure.
fresh bottle. Okie dokie.
God, no, I don't know. An email. It was so fancy. It seems very amateur.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, dearie me. Right.
And then the building sort of is complete. The framework is complete, but the building is not. So that probably finishes my building analogy for production now.
Yeah.
Did you catch all that, by the way?
Oh, yes. It sounded fantastic. Yeah, really good. Do you know what yeah, yeah, I can't even comprehend just how good that was. You mentioned interesting things happen. Could you go into great detail about some of those interesting things? Perhaps something, a brief story. Keep it simple, obviously. Keep it simple, stupid.
I'll tell you what, Gregor.
Yes.
I finished a film, and on the second day, I damaged my foot, so I couldn't walk for the rest of the shoot. So things like that happen that you don't see coming, but you've got to deal with them.
Oh, right. Couldn't you have just used your other one? We have.
I mean, now you mention it, why didn't I think of that at the time?
Yeah, I have a little story as well. I was working on a shoot with a little. It was okay. An actor called Mark Wisdom.
Oh, hello there! I know Mark. Yes.
Oh, yeah, you know
What
Mark.
an asshole!
Anyway, we kind of got caught out in the snow. He nearly froze to death out there. That's one of the issues that I came across on that shoot. Anyway,
yes. Sometimes you just need to get those people that aren't going to freeze to death. Perhaps they were born with, and this is going back to my pre-thought out theme for the video and the interview. Perhaps they're born with an internal radiator that keeps them warm and fuzzy on the inside and boiling, raging hot on the outside. And that is the kind of person that you hire on a cold winter's day, not some ponce with a knowledge of Shakespeare, whoever that is. Right?
Spot on there, yeah.
Excellent. I mean, that's it. I mean, filmmaking is so simple, and as you say, anyone can do it. That it's quite boring, overall. Okay, right, are we okay?
Yes.
Right. Tickled me under the.
Yeah.
You can't see.
Oh, bit of tickling going on. Yes. So post-production. We're not talking about the postal service, are we?
No.
All right. Well, what is it then?
Stress, I think.
No. Well, let's.
No.
Come on.
No,
come on. Let's not say that again. I would say it is the one thing that me and you agree is probably our favorite thing.
Oh.
You have this analogy of making a film 3 times. As you said before, the second time you make a film is when you're actually shooting it. The third time, the final time, is when you edit it together. The best time.
Yeah.
The final product comes together. The final time you make a film is when you edit it together. And that is kind of what post-production is.
Yeah.
Some of the elements to it too, like Foley and some extra sound, just effects, things like that.
Sure.
I mean, to carry on my building analogy, which is, I think you
Thank you. Yes. Right. So you were talking about stress, but you do rewrite. So why would you want to rewrite a film? you don't, I say this, you don't rebuild the house.
It's a good analogy, that, isn't it?
Yes. We've done our idea generation. Here we go. Idea generation. Pre-production. Post-production. No. Production. Post-production. And there's one more. Can you tell the audience the last one?
Post-production.
Wrong. It's actually, and this is a bit of education for you two as well, it's actually distribution. So what you'll find is when you introduced me to your film Auditions, that in a way was distribution. But can you go into more detail about such a stage as this, please?
Well, as you made it clear, I'm not 100% versed on this whole idea of distribution.
Right.
But as I understand it, it's one of the steps I've struggled with a little bit more. It's about getting your film out there, getting it seen by an audience. How do you release it? You know, YouTube, film festivals for like a lower, for lowly filmmakers like ourselves, or on a larger scale in the big productions. Is it going to the cinema? Is it being released on DVD? How are you going to market it?
Yeah, so post-production is really, you've got to think about where is your building going? You know, if you want lots of people to see it, don't put it in Bradford.
Where?
Exactly.
Spawn.
Distribution then. So we've got to it. We've decided that we've had this little wee bairn and we wanted to raise it. We raised it, we molded it, shaped it, turned it into a product that can finally be released into the world, and hopefully will be a good human being. And be successful. We all want to be successful. You know, we don't want them to go off and release YouTube videos or do something else that's silly and wishy-washy, like make films. That's right. Yes. So anyway, any final thoughts on films, making them simple? We will come back to a specific bit of your film, Auditions.
Is that Andy Murray?
That... Yes, it is, yes.
National hero, I think.
Aye, that's right. Do you know what? We should talk about him a bit more.
Yeah, that's right.
Yes,
yeah.
yes, that's right. Are you a tennis fan?
No.
Okay, well, we'll end it there then, and we'll take a wee break. We'll come back and we'll continue with the filmmaking.
Why did we adopt 15 kids when we did?
I don't know. Look, because I wanted to name some of them Terminator 1 and Terminator 2. Okay? And I needed enough kids to
there we
have
go.
enough Terminator sequels to get through. Right?
Grab a wee bit of...
You're sick of hearing about Terminator, okay? Can't believe you named one of our kids Terminator.
This is why you're not picking them up from school.
All I hear is John Connor this, Sarah Connor that.
John Connor. John Jr.
You made me sick.
Well, at least I named one of them Iron Man and another one Iron Man 2. That was your choice.
Yeah,
that was your choice. I gave you 2.
Like our films do as filmmakers.
No.
Oh, dear.
Okay.
Going to make this extra special for everyone. Don't worry, guys. I'll be with you in a moment.
You're not picking.
All right. Okay. Perfect. Beautiful. Oh, shite. Oh, bloody hell.
Make sure the guy.
What he is.
Okie dokie. Right. Got both. That's right. Beautiful.
I like it.
Hello, everyone.
I like it.
Okay, then. Hello, it's me, Gregor. We're back for part 2 of our little wee chat about filmmaking. So, as I was saying, we previously covered the 5 elements of film, and what we're going to do is watch your scene, and then we're going to have a brief discussion about the scene itself, maybe talk about it in comparison to the 5 areas, and that's sort of it. Okay, first, before that, can you do a bit of a wee setup for the scene? A bit of context so the audience know roughly what's going on.
Yeah, well, the main character has a severe stammer and he's reached the semi-finals of a talent competition, and this is his big chance. So this is when he has to believe in himself.
Right. Okay. Beautiful. Okay, well, let's play the scene, and we'll see that for ourselves.
My name is Arif, and I'm 51 years old.
You want to begin?
Yes.
Beautiful. There we go. And scene.
She's a beauty.
Hello. Sorry?
She's a beauty, isn't she?
Yes. That was amazing. Yes, well done, fellas. Great stuff. Oh, how does it feel to see your own scene played to you on the internet, no less?
Well, I think it's just good.
We are brilliant.
Yeah, it's good to see how good we are, I think.
Right.
Yeah, sometimes you question yourself and then you realise that you are the best.
And it's like looking in a mirror and seeing how beautiful you are.
Yeah.
Watching your own films.
Yeah.
Right.
Really is incredible stuff.
So, right. So, where was I? Yes. Okay. So, what was the overall goal for this scene?
Probably to finish the film.
Yeah, it's the climactic ending.
Oh.
Emotional, tear-jerking.
Yes. Oh, I cried over it the first time I watched it, and I didn't cry after, but you know, the first time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I cried when we were filming it.
I cry every time we watch it.
Right.
Which
Yeah.
is sort of, I'd say, what?
Just thinking about it now.
Yeah.
Really
Is
tinged.
that, and don't get me wrong, I'm not trying to be rude, is that because you're not happy with it?
No, I actually have a condition.
Oh.
Yeah.
So, if you could just sort of move on.
Oh, no, yes, of course. Sorry. Right. Well, we've touched upon your scene. I think now it's time that you analyse one of mine. I made a scene for you guys, so we'll play it, and if it's okay with you, we'll have a brief word or two about it. You know, we can maybe do a bit of an analysis like that. See if I've learned something along the way in this process of ours. So, if that's okay,
this, but sure, we'll go ahead with it, I suppose.
Okay. Well, let's hit play and see what comes.
What's your name and talent? My name's Gregor, and I'm 26 years old. Do you want to begin? Yes!
Yes.
There we go.
Go out to his house and deal with him. Let's go.
So,
red eye.
We're going to analyse that scene of my devising then.
This is ridiculous. Stop right now. Stop. You
Stop?
clearly ripped us off, Gregor.
No. Oh,
You
those are
completely
nice.
fucking violated our film. This has been a shit interview.
Oh.
Fucking
You're a joke. You're a
You're an
joke.
absolute joke.
You're a joke.
Get rid of that mug and that little boy. Okay?
The
And
little
whoever that
boy.
man is in the suit behind you.
That's Sir Alex.
No, shh. Fuck you. Come on, darling.
Oh.
Let's go.
You'll be hearing from us very soon.
Oh, all right.
Not impressed.
Well, that was interesting. I'm not sure why they did that. I was simply trying to get an extra wee bit of information from him about that
Sorry,
scene.
I forgot my phone. Fuck you. Bye.
Okay. Well, anyway, I hope you found that enjoyable. I hope filmmaking was kind of made a bit more simple for you. Do you know what? I'll leave you with a wee trailer for Jack and Nathan's film Auditions, and I might play something else of theirs as well, perhaps a showreel. They're nice guys. Check them out. A few details below. Hopefully we'll be on good terms there. So thank you. Do like, subscribe if you want to. You know, you can leave a comment. I'll chat to you. Thank you.
Right. Let's get this over with.
Are you suggesting you want to eavesdrop on a jury?
I know you wouldn't come back unless you thought everyone else was going to be here too.
You're scaring me. What's the problem? Did you know this kid?
But I'm not sure. Just let me think. I'm pretty sure that's what Marie said he was called.
And you think this is the lad? The one on trial?
This is Chadley, signing off.